the world, the pride of Hawaii, Max Bless Holloway.
Good riddance. That fight is finally over, and we finally have finality to Dustin Poirier's illustrious career. So many people were torn because so many people love Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier that it was such an outstanding fight. At the end of the day, it was able to satisfy every single MMA fan, every single Max Holloway fan, every single Dustin Poirier fan, because why? They both hurt each other. Holloway dropped Poirier in round 1. Holloway stunned Poirier in round 2, and then at the end of round 2, Poirier dropped Max Holloway, a sight that we're not accustomed to seeing, although in Max Holloway's career, it's pretty much a reoccurring thing. Many people were thinking, okay, we want Dustin to win, but if he were to lose, this would be the best way for him to lose. He didn't get finished. Yes, he got hurt, but at the end of the day, he made it a fight. He lasted all 5 rounds and was able to put up somewhat of a good fight. And Max Holloway and his camp really took what they did wrong in the last fight, being the second fight that happened back at UFC 236, and they turned that negative into a positive. The main reason why Max got hurt was because he was backing straight up, and every time he was backing straight up, Poirier would hurt him. That's how he dropped him in that second round. And what did he do? He used angles. He used jabs. Every time Dustin would come in, he'd use a kick. Every time Dustin would try to lead the initiations, the engagements, he would use a body kick. He would use a jab. He was pepping Dustin up like a steak. And in the end, when everybody was thinking, oh, it's the 5th round, that has to define an entire career for Dustin Poirier. Let's go out there, let's point to the floor, and let's swing. That's exactly what happened, at least on Max Holloway's side. For Dustin Poirier's side, he did the smart move. He learned from Justin Gaethje and basically just said, hey, yeah, I'm not going to get knocked out with 1 second to go. I'm going to clinch up, especially because he was getting hit towards the end. And Dustin said he really thought it might have been 2-2 going into the 5th. I definitely didn't have it that way. I had it 4-1 with him winning the 2nd round. Another person said 4-1 Max. Round 2 was Dustin's. Close rounds.
Just grateful, man, that I got to live this life and go on this journey. Such a great experience, man. I want to thank Dana, the UFC, for giving a kid a platform to make something of his life and use this as a vehicle to get my family into a safe place. I'm forever in debt to the fans, the company. Mixed martial arts has taught me everything I know, and I'm just thankful I got to walk this walk.
Absolute legend of the game. Win or lose, couldn't have asked for a better war to go out on. Max and Dustin are both legends. And yeah, that video tribute was definitely not leaving a dry eye in the house. Absolutely emotional. And then of course, every fighter who's every fighter on the planet had something to say about your favorite fighter's favorite fighter. Many fighters were saying, John Jones, congratulations on an amazing career, Dustin. Thank you for the years of entertainment. Now go enjoy your retirement. Islam Makhachev, as Chael Sonnen calls him, congratulations, Dustin. You're truly one of the greatest to ever step in the cage. It was an honor and a privilege to share with you. Aw, that's so sweet. Everybody has something nice to say. Let's see what other fighters had to say. What a great fight. Happy retirement, Dustin Poirier. Rafael dos Anjos. Anthony Showtime Pettis. Whatever happened to that guy? First ballot Hall of Famer. It was an honor to share the octagon with you. Yeah, go watch that fight if you haven't. It was an absolute war. Then we get into the meat and potatoes. Jorge Masvidal. Whatever happened to that guy? I'm just playing. Congrats on an awesome career, Dustin. They're boys. It's been great sharing this journey with you. Thanks for all the good times and everything you brought to the team. Enjoy retirement. You've more than earned it. And of course, his arch nemesis, but not only his nemesis, his enemy, Conor McGregor. We love a good scrapper in the company, and them boys are just that. Scrappers. Awesome stuff. Great fight. R.I.P. Head.
Joe Lee's wife! Joe Lee's wife!
The biggest question out of this weekend, I'd have to say, is what's next for Max Holloway? Well, there's one of many things. He could rematch Ilia Ilia Topuria, who is flaunting the BMF belt around with his dumbass trying to say that he still has it. But Dana White had something very interesting to say.
As far as for Max, right, he's an interesting situation because the champion of his division is the guy he lost to in the other division. So does he have to work a little bit harder to get that rematch back, or do you think a performance like this shoes him right up there?
I think he's in a great position right now. He just defends that BMF title. He's ranked number 4 in the world there, and anything is possible for Max right now.
Do you think Ilia has done enough to fight Max for the BMF title and the lightweight title at the same time as Ilia?
Yes, I do.
In my honest opinion, there's many exciting matchups for Max, but I think Holloway versus Oliveira would be the perfect #1 contender fight, especially for Max. It'll be very interesting to see. But nonetheless, it was a perfect night for Dustin Poirier, albeit he didn't get the win. I'm going to give him credit where credit is due. Thank you for inspiring millions. It was such an honor to see him fight twice live and for being his true authentic self. What an amazing warrior.